Hi.
Hey. Hey, I have a question for you because you know I like to learn. So I
Yep.
was talking to this lady and she seems very uncomfortable with death. Like there was a dead cockroach and so she asked me to pick it up and move it for her and I did. And so I was wondering because she's from India, is that a cultural thing or is it maybe if that's just her?
I would say that it's a cultural thing because I understand your point is like you're asking about like hunting and stuff also. So we don't
Yeah.
actually kill animal. Yeah, there are like farms where obviously we are a lot of us are non-vegetarian. Like I am a non-vegetarian, Vinny is non-vegetarian. So we do have like farms and we do have shops where they will have live animals and they will kill those animals. So that's another thing. But I don't think I've ever come across anyone who does like sports hunting is the word, I guess. So
Mm.
in India, I think Britishers, when they were here, they used to do that. And then when before them, there were princely states, they used to do that. But after like India got his its independence, I think they like banned that whole hunting thing. So we do like fishing, we do may like kill animals for food, but they are like produce and like farm for that particular thing only. So I think if I like once I had learned about like you are from Texas and I learned that you do hunt and thing. So at first I was very I couldn't connect to that point because having not seen like I'm like in all my age haven't come across anyone who does hunting. So it was like very strange for me at that time. Like, yeah, okay, that's also a thing. Because suddenly I realized, yeah, it's still a thing. Like it used to be, but it's still a thing. So it took me time. So whenever I guess I'll meet you, and I think I would say that I may not be able to kill to eat even, not just for hunting also. So yeah, I would say that it's a cultural thing and like sort of a way we are being brought up in our lives because there is no hunting all over India, I guess, in that sort of a sports hunting. So yeah, I think that's sort of a, you can say that was a will be a cultural thing. So it's like a very opposite thing entirely.
Yeah, because okay, in Texas, there's lots of hunting. There's even like seasons where like people take off of work to go hunting, and it's almost like a population control thing down here. And there's different kind of animals and stuff, but me personally, I only kill to eat. And so, like, if I'm going to go kill something, I'm going to eat it. And so, not everybody does that. Some people do it just for the sport of it. But I did find out something the other day from one of my hunting friends that there's actually places here that even if like you don't necessarily want the meat, you can donate the animal to this like processing place that will feed the hungry. And so they'll take that free meat and go feed hungry people. And so I didn't know about that. You know, I've lived here my whole life. And so I didn't know that that was even a thing. So that was a pretty cool deal where if you know, like if your freezer's full, you can donate it to these places. And so that was pretty neat to know. So, but I don't
So I
sport
think in
hunt.
my understanding, I come to yeah, I came to understand the associated thrill with all these things. Like some of us will do extreme sports like bungee jumping or skydiving or something like that. So I think the hunt, I would say, is associated with that. I
Mhm.
guess it's the way. So if someday that if you love hunting and I don't, and if someday I'll ask you to do that deep sea diving or skydiving, I think you will also be scared of that thing. Or maybe
Oh
you
yeah.
don't want to do that. So I guess that's the same thing I would say. Now that I know you all better, that's why I have come to understand that.
Yeah. And I won't make you hunt if you don't want to hunt, but I will make you shoot a gun because you've never shot a gun. Now, we might just be shooting at a target, you know, it's
Yeah,
just a piece of
I
paper.
like to do that. I
Because
like to do
Texas,
that.
you know, we like our guns down here. So, and you'll have a whole collection to pick
Yeah.
from.
Okay. That would be a good thing. That I would like to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll see why it's a sport down here. But okay, cool. That answers my
Yeah, I
question.
guess.
That it's
At, yeah, next time I think we'll talk about these gun things also, like how you get your guns and how we have guns here or not. We can
yeah,
do
we
that
have a
also.
yeah. Well, do you want pictures
Okay,
of them?
bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll talk to you
bye.
later. Bye.